Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Alyssa, and today we're making this loaded pocket mini album or flip book with vellum pages. So you can see my cover here is vellum. You don't have to use vellum if you don't have it, but I just love the look of it. And so I just hand wrote Cozy Season right on the front, and I added a glittery gold washi tape down the edge there, and then some little washi leaf stickers, which are from Temu. And then this little dangle here is part of a separate project, but you can always add a dangle to the book itself if you want to do that. So let's go ahead and open this up. So I was kind of inspired by loaded bags as well. So there is a big top loading pocket here, and then just a smaller pocket in the front. So in here, I just have a journaling card that says Color Me Autumn, and then a little fall leaf label. And then here in my bigger pocket in the back is actually one of my past projects that I do have a tutorial on. You may have already seen it, or maybe you haven't, but I'll link it down below just in case. So this is just a little fall mini album as well, or mini journal. So that fit perfectly inside of this top pocket. And I used the same exact paper as I did for this album here. So it's the Golden Hour paper pad by Park Lane. And then we'll flip this, and there's another pocket here in the back. So I just have a journaling card here. And then this is a faux tea bag that I created because I don't drink tea, but I love tea bags. I think they're just so cute. So I made my own tea bag here. Let's pretend it's pumpkin spice flavor, but that's just what that looks like. And these are so much fun to make too, just using your scraps. So that's my faux tea bag. Of course, you can put a real tea bag. And then in the pocket here, you don't even have to put another like mini album or anything. You could put our all-time favorites of hot cocoa and like a little chocolate stirring spoon, or you could put an actual chocolate bar or some candies inside. You could put gift cards in here. And then I have one more vellum page there, so I just added some more leaf stickers to the edge. And I just have some writing space here on my last page. And so there is a top pocket on this page as well. So I just have a squirrel tag, and then there's my other little squirrel there. And that's it for this fun mini album. For the vellum pages too, you can obviously write on the vellum with like a Sharpie or something. You can stick a photo. So you can use it as an actual page, or you can just kind of use it as a little decorative page like I did here. And that's it for this fun little loaded pocket mini album. So let's go ahead and grab some paper and we can make one of these together. I'll show you the paper pad that I'm going to be using today before we get started. Actually, I have two. So I'm going to be using the Snow Globe Vellum paper pad. This is from Michaels. And then I'm also going to be using the Nice List paper pad here, which is from Joann's. And these are double-sided, so double-sided would probably be easier for the loaded pocket part of this project. So let's start with making the loaded pocket page first. And for that, you're just going to need a sheet of paper that measures 10 inches across by 9 inches tall. So if you are using double-sided paper, you probably want one that's non-directional on both sides, or have at least one print that's non-directional. So my snowflake print here is non-directional. This one has a direction, so this paper will work. If you have two prints that have a specific direction like this, then something's just going to be upside down. So I just want to warn you ahead of time when you are going to pick out your paper. But let's go ahead and start scoring this one. So let me get my sticky back. Okay, so let's just start here at the 10-inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 5, and 9.5 inches. So there's 1/2 inch, 5, and 9.5. So it looks like this now. And then what we're going to do is score at the 9-inch side at 2.5 inches. So the 2.5 score is actually going to be our pocket. So again, just make sure your print's going the right way if your print is directional. So I'm going to hold my paper like this and score at 2.5. So I want my gingerbread men and women here to be my pocket. So when we go to fold it up like this, they're going to be facing the correct way. And then actually we are going to make a few cuts as well. So I'm trying to see which side will be easier for you to see. Let me just fold over these little 1/2 inch tabs as well on the sides. Okay, so basically on our 1/2 inch tabs going all the way down, we're going to have this score line here, and we're just going to cut a little triangle out on this little score line there. So let me just show you. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And then we're going to do that same exact thing now on the opposite side. So we're just cutting out a little triangle. Just like this. Okay, now let me put this the correct way. So now we have a 1/2 inch tab on either side of our pocket. So we're just going to fold those back. And then we can fold this whole entire sheet in half. And then there's going to be a 1/2 inch tab here on the front as well as the back. So I'm just going to fold this tab back. And that's how we're going to close up our little loaded pocket page. Now this tab, just leave out for now. And we're going to actually not glue anything down yet. What we're going to do is grab our vellum sheet now for the cover. So let me just put this aside. So for the vellum sheets, we're actually going to need 2 of these. And they're going to measure 5 inches across by 6.5 inches tall. So I'm just going to take one for now because that's going to be my cover. And we're just going to be scoring at the 5 inch side at 1/2 inch. So here is my 5 inch side and there's 1/2 inch. Okay, and then we can just fold this little score line over. Even though I scored it, I did not fold it very well. I'm just going to fold it back and forth. Okay, I definitely messed mine up, but that's okay. So we're going to take back our loaded pocket page now. And before we glue it down on the tab here and to close that up, I just want to glue my vellum sheet in first. So basically my vellum tab is going to go on top of this tab here. So let me go ahead and glue that first. And I'll just put this right over top. And then if you do want to add a little notch at the top here of your pocket, you can go ahead and do that first. But I'm just going to close up my pocket at this point. So I'm going to just pop some glue now on top of these tabs and then right at the bottom. And then I'm going to close my pocket up. You actually probably want to glue down your pockets here first. So, whoops. I am just out of it today. I guess that's what happens when you don't film a video for a week or so. But you just want to glue down your pocket tabs here and then close up these front pockets. So definitely do that first. So I'm just going to have to like pull mine back and just do it that way. Okay, no big deal. Okay, so this is going to be my front cover, and then here is our loaded pocket page. So let's go ahead and put this aside and just finish up the album. So why don't we just go ahead and take our second vellum sheet here and score this one. And it's going to be the exact same score. So at the 5-inch side, it's just 1/2 inch. And hopefully I don't mess this one up again. And I will again fold this both ways. Okay, so there's our little 1/2-inch tab on the left. We can put that aside, and we're just going to need one more sheet. So this one here, it can be a single-sided sheet, and it can be whatever direction you want it to be. So this one is just 9 inches across by 6.5 inches tall. There's my little Santa. And so we're just making one score, or you can simply fold it in half. So at the 9-inch side, we're just going to score at 4.5. And this is going to be our last page. So we'll just fold this in half. Basically, what we're going to do now is take our vellum sheet and again, just use this 1/2-inch tab to attach it to the inside here, like that. Similar to how we did with our first page and first vellum sheet. So I'm just going to glue the 1/2-inch tab here on my vellum and attach it to my patterned paper. So it's going to look like this. And then we're going to turn this page into a top loading pocket. But before we do that, we want to bring back our first section here. And remember this little 1/2-inch tab that we still have left on this page? We're simply just going to open this up and then glue this right over top as well. So let's glue that in, and I'll just put it right on top of the vellum tab that I just glued down. So I'm going to flip it and just place it right over top. And then just make sure that everything can get closed up nicely as well. So that's what it's going to end up looking like. And then we do have to close up this section too, so we can just pop some glue on the side and the bottom, and that will give us our top loading pocket. And just bring that right over and close up your album. So there we have it. We have our front vellum page, our loaded pocket here, and in the back. And then we have another vellum page. I'm just loving all the snowflakes. And then our last pocket page in the back. So let's go ahead and find some goodies to decorate this and fill up our pockets. I think that I might just put this glittery washi tape at the bottom, and maybe I'll add something else. We'll see. And this washi tape I got at Target years ago. And I really haven't seen it since. Okay, so there are my little glittery trees at the bottom. And then I do have this Merry Christmas cut apart, which is also from the Nice List paper pad. And I might just foam tape this on top. So you will see this through the vellum, but oh well. I just think the snowflake vellum paper is so pretty and speaks for itself. It really doesn't need that much decorating. But there is my cover. And then for my pocket here, I did go ahead and create another faux tea bag. This one is peppermint tea. So I just used this little scrap here and made a little tea bag or a tea pouch. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I can stick that right in there. And then I have this little tag that I created. These were just little fussy cuts from the Nice List paper pad again. So this is the same paper as well from this sheet here. So I'll just stick that in there. And then why not add another little tag? This one has another gingerbread man on it. It says Merry Christmas. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. So we can kind of just stick him over here maybe. And then for my pocket in the very back, again, put whatever you want in yours, but I'm gonna see if this fits. This was the little layered envelope flip book that we made, and I will link this tutorial down below too if you missed that, but I think it should fit perfectly inside the back here. Let me just see. Okay, I think it will fit. I mean, it depends on how much you stuff this one actually, I guess, but it does fit inside of my back pocket there. So it's getting bulky now, but it does stick out at the top there too. But you know what? It's a loaded pocket, so things have to be poking out and we gotta load it up, right? So I'm just gonna leave my pocket here blank. I'm not even gonna decorate it. So there's the front, and let me go on to the back here. And I'm just going to take some more little cut aparts from the Nice List paper pad. I have Believe and I have Santa, and I'll just stick those in here. And then for this vellum page, I think I'm just going to add this little sticker that says I love Santa. I might just actually foam tape this on as well. And I got this sticker from Temu. well, I mean, I got like a huge pack of these stickers from Temu with all these cute little Christmas sentiments. So I just love them. So there we go. I love Santa, and you can see Santa through the vellum as well. And for this page, I'm probably just going to leave it because you could write a little note up top here. But we do have that top pocket on this page as well. So I'm just going to stick this little sheet of paper that I kind of embellished with my scrap here, and then more of that tree washi tape. So this is a nice little spot to write another note or put a small photo. And that can just slide right into our back pocket. So that's going to complete this little album, I think. Isn't it so cute for Christmas? I just love the vellum snowflake paper. And there we have our loaded pocket. So this could get really stuffed, but I think this would be so much fun to give to somebody for the holidays, or even just to make for yourself and do some memory keeping. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this fun little tutorial today. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration, and leave me a comment down below. I really love reading all of your kind words, and I love hearing from all of you. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Happy crafting and huge hugs!